we'll get started. With apologies for running so late. We don't expect so many people, so thank you all for coming. My name is Manuel, and I'm the current principal for the former UBRacing former steel team. I'm joined here by Antonio, our technical director for this year, and Martha, one of our co-heads of statics. Car launches are really, really important to us. It's our final event for the real, big events. It's our opportunity to get to thank you all for the support providers. So it's amazing to see such a huge turnout. We're actually sort of worried up here, especially I think 7 faces. It's really heartwarming and great to know that you all support us throughout the entire year. We've been running these events for 27 years now. Okay, let's do this way then. So we've been running these for 27 years now. And if Carl Hinkley was here, he'd say it all started back in 1997 when they got some scraps and got some basements and ended up in America 6 months later. So it's been a massive undertaking, and it's a great thing to be a part of. Having started so long ago and now standing here. It's great, and it's been an amazing opportunity. So what we're going to do next is, as I was saying, that's Carl Hinkley on the very right. Oh, no, okay. Sorry, guys. So on the very right, the main photo is Carl. He really set up the team, got it running, and this is why we're here. That's the team frame they built back in the summer of '97, I guess. And it was something they just put together. But to get that all the way there and be able to take that to America, to have it now still in the atrium outside, it's been a massive accomplishment. And we were very fortunate last year to take it back to Silverstone and have compete in a historic race. So it was an amazing opportunity to get the original driver, Cameron Ross, back in the car. We got to see the whole team and see where they are now. They graduated just like us 27 years ago, so it's slightly old. Nervous when I hear it. I mean the best. It's great to see where we've come from. Now, on to the goals for this year. So for the team, we aim to support undergraduate students and try and get them more engaged in their courses and gain interpersonal skills. And then one of our next goals is really encouraging cross-disciplinary learning. So while Antonio and I might be mechanical, we have had to learn an awful lot of electrical this year. Too much, I think. It's awful. But anyways, Martha, who's does irresponsible. Has had to learn a lot of more mechanical stuff, and it's an amazing opportunity and thing to do. Now, in the statics, we've been trying to gain new partnerships, look at that, and aim for a top 10 fixtures in our competition. We usually sit around the 12th, 15th, but we aim to really get down and get good at this. Right, so now I'm going to pass it on to Antonio, who will talk us through our technical goals for the year and how we plan to achieve these.
Welcome everyone, my name is Antonio and I'm the Technical Director for this year at UBRacing. So basically the role encompasses coming up with a concept of the vehicle, making sure it's all compliant and optimising performance. Today I would like to go through some of the technical challenges and about the team and the car. So at the start of the year, UBRacing had set itself to build a lightweight electric vehicle. It all began in September, where the team gathered. We came up with our top level target basically. So the top level finish in all dynamic events, top 10 in the final endurance event, and the car mass of 190 kilograms. These challenges are going to test our braking, acceleration, and cornering. Most importantly, the endurance event, which is about 27 laps, about 30 kilometers, is there to test our reliability. You might not think that 30 kilometers is a long distance for a car to travel, but for a car that's been built by students in a very short amount of time, it's an achievement, and not many cars are able to actually make it through the event. So the design phase began in September and it ran until January the 6th, where we stopped all design work. And then our manufacturing phase began. We faced a few challenges, or quite many, but due to the dedication and support from all of our sponsors and the team, we were able to present this car to you today, and we're all very proud of it. So I'd like to go through some of the stuff that each department has been getting up to this year. So starting off with the chassis. So each year we have to build a new monocoque, as it's done by the rules. This year we tried to reduce our mass, decrease our torsional stiffness by doing heavy FEA simulations, which allowed us to essentially change how we lay up our structure. So we've actually saved 6 kilograms, which is an impressive feat for us. And it's also allowed us to use a different tooling method. So on your right, you can see the aluminium tool, which severely increased our costs for the department. Powertrain. So I promise that's not a bomb. It's actually our battery, so I'm very proud of this. It's a new design. We've incorporated a lot of the things that we tried to learn from last year. The yellow casing, that's like a Kevlar composite material, which is very light and allows us to meet all the rules. Behind it, you can see the actual module. So there's all the charge of the car, what powers us. This year, we've been very fortunate to work with a German company, which allowed us to actually bond the cells together. That means our pack will be very reliable. That's about it, actually. Electronics and control. So the whole team is very proud of the electronics team this year. They've started with basically nothing. And they've designed and manufactured their RV systems. They're all in the car now. You can have a look at all the harnesses. They're pretty neat. Which we've tested all the systems, they work, and we're just waiting on the accumulators to go in. We could have rolling wheels in every long week's time. Vehicle dynamics. So the geometry of the chassis part, the size of it has changed, which means we had to redo all the calculations and come up with a new suspension kinematics. So we had to make new clevises. They've been very well manufactured by Acura. Thank you very much for that. New wishbones, and we've updated the upright assembly. As you can see, that's a generative design aluminium upright. Saves about 200 to 300 grams per corner, which pretty solid. It's my mass, yeah. So aero, it's a bit of a sore subject in Formula Student. Our cars run at quite low speeds compared to other race cars. It's about 40 miles an hour. On average, so aero really doesn't it kind of hinders your performance if it's too heavy. So the way we were able to justify is by making it extremely light. So we worked with one of our sponsors called Castrol, and they've machined essentially the foam inserts that make our wing elements. The aero package will produce about 50 kilograms of downforce, which will increase our mechanical brake. Yeah, most importantly, so the team is very proud of its technical and it's important to the team that we do well at competition. The most important thing is what we get being out of it. So Formula Student allows us to make a lot of mistakes. All of us have made a lot of mistakes, including me, probably the most of them. But yeah, a lot of our team members have gone on to secure motorsport jobs. We're working on right now. Other offices, but they're
probably doing this from work right now, so hi guys. But no, it's great to have these guys show us what's possible by doing it themselves. They come back, they help us out. This board's being developed with. So again, it's not just in motorsports; it's other fields in aerospace, in just about anything. Formula Super really take everywhere, and to be able to find making on this as an event, it's been great. Yeah.
Pass it on to Martha now, where she'll talk about the off-track activities.
Hello everyone. As Molly said, even though I'm a motorsport enthusiast, I'm definitely not an engineer. So if there's anyone else in the crowd kind of nodding, going, oh, lovely pictures, then don't worry, you're not alone. I'm absolutely there with you. But because of that, I've not been very hands-on with the car. I think that's like that worst nightmare, if you go too close to it. But that has meant that I've been able to engage in loads of out-of-lab activities with the team. So this includes sponsorships, it includes events, it includes socials, that kind of thing. And one of our biggest achievements this year has been winning the IMEC Award. Now, for anyone in here who isn't a Formula student expert, I can see Ben looking a little bit blank over there. Basically, the simplest way to say it is IMEC is to Formula student what Simon Cowell is to X Factor. It's like the be all and end all, it sorts it all out. So every year they give awards to teams up and down the country who deserve it most. I was lucky enough to sit alongside Manny and our head of electrics, Ollie, at the back. We sat and did the Zoom with the IMEC panel, and we were lucky enough to be given £3,000 in funds. Yeah, funds. Thank you. So yeah, Ollie and Manny and Anish, loads of people behind the scene worked really, really hard to secure that funding for next year's team, and it was a really big deal for us. So no pressure for the team, but the last time we won this award, we did win the whole dynamic event at home. So no pressure, but if you're in the street, I know I would touch the ball. I'm going to hand back over to Manny to talk a little bit about outreach and then
Yeah, so off the track, we've also done a lot of outreach in schools. It's been, we decided to go to schools and visit them as an opportunity to try and engage people. We talked about one of our goals, one of the team goals, being trying to get underrepresented groups into STEM careers. So this is a way, an opportunity for us to do it. So hopefully in about 5 years' time, we'll have 100,000 leaders in the But the point is, this year we've been able to visit 15 different schools and seeing over 6,500 students and being able to use our industry partners, some of the industry here to try and show them what we can do in a career in STEM. So it was a massive challenge, a massive undertaking. Between the team, we had about 750 hours of students' activities and outreach, and that spanned across a total of 20 days. So we're extremely proud of the team members. They get a round of applause for them at the back. But yeah, so again, hopefully we'll have massive UBRacing fans when they grow up. But we'll now get on to
So one of the things that we're proudest of this year is our new partnership with motorsport charity Mission Motorsport. Now what they do is they work with veterans and people who are serving in the armed forces on rehabilitation if they're injured, ill or retired. So they work under the motto race, retrain, recover, and we have been lucky enough to be partnered with them this year and hopefully for many years in the future. So it all started in January on a Zoom call with Mark White and Jill Baines, who is the coordinations operator and the sponsorship and the funding manager of the company, of the charity, sorry. And we basically explained who we are, why we're interested in partnering with them, and look at money face on that, who could say no to that, obviously. From that, we were lucky enough to attend the NTE, which is the National Transition Event at Silverstone. So we were put up as a partner with them alongside supercars like McLaren, Lotus, Jaguar, Tesla, and then UBRacing, obviously, which belong in that category. And yeah, it was an amazing day. We got to meet loads of veterans, we got to meet loads of amazing charity workers, companies, and also drive some really, really cool cars. Obviously, that wasn't the main point of the day, but nobody told Anish that. Clearly, he's very impressed. And then most recently, we have welcomed them to Birmingham and given them a tour of the lab. They've had the opportunity to meet the entire team. So Jill came down again with another Steve, and they got to have a look around, give their opinions on the car, and hopefully this is going to be a relationship that goes way, way into the future, because we are so proud to be working with them and have their name on the car.
Alright, so now actually to unveil the car. We're going to have Alan and Mark, some of the technicians who support us for us here. They've done a great job and they deal with stuff. And we go, they let us work, they help us out in the week, and they've been amazing for, how long they've been here, which, to be honest, I don't know, too long, I would say. So again, if they'd like to come up and build a company. So yeah, a little bit about this car. It's taken us a year and too much time, too many 9:59 p.m. nights to get this to where it is. So the livery was inspired by the old notices of the loads of cars. So you might recognize the JPS livery cars, the golden black cars. That's where we took our inspiration from, and especially Nigel Mansell as a Roman driver. So this is where it is, and this was beautifully painted by Frederick Cooper. They, had to painstakingly leave this off all of social media and told them, yeah, it's coming, it's coming. And it's just been awful. So, it's finally great to be able to show them back to the public because, keeping this on the wraps for, 3 months now, it's been a massive challenge. So, thank you to those guys again. But yeah, so thank you all for coming. Feel free to walk around the car, get it. Well, feel free to walk around the car, ask us any questions, and we'd love to just spend some time with you. There'll be refreshments outside, and we will be rolling out the car at some point, so we can get some nice photos up some years through. Thank you very much, everyone.